Shut your face, look at what I found. Darkseid. I found this at Comic Headquarters for $64.99. It came to $69.45 after tax. Pretty good price, best I've seen, and local too, which I was surprised. All the other local retailers were selling it for, you know, 90 bucks essentially, and while 70 bucks is a lot, which is essentially really what I paid for it, all said and done, it's better than 90 bucks, or whatever that would be after tax, $95. This is a really great figure, but $90 for a figure this size just seemed like a lot. 70 seems like a lot. But that's low enough for me to take the bait. Let's take a look. Here he is, Darkseid, and he is a whopper. When I heard he was 13 inches, I guess I thought he would be a little taller than this, but you know, he is huge. His articulation is pretty simple, but pretty good. Looks like his arms can go all the way up. His shoulder pads come out there. They're on a ball joint, so you'll knock them off if you're moving them up. Woo! 10 minutes later, got that shoulder pad back in. Watch that. The clear peg on it too, those don't look so sturdy, so I'd watch it lifting those arms up too high. Because, you know, if you knock that puppy off and you have a hard time getting it back on, you might have a problem. I was a little worried there for a minute, and I'll be watching out for that. Here he is. He's quite a beauty. He has single elbow joints, which are pretty stiff. He's got a swivel here at the forearm, a swivel at the wrist. The range of motion in Darkseid's head is okay. It'll go side to side for a little bit of expression, and we'll do a 360. Doesn't look up, but when you see him next to the other new 52 Justice League figures, you can see he's pretty much looking down on everybody at all times anyway. So there's no articulation in the waist. And he's got a little forward motion on the thighs. But as far as articulation goes, I'm of the school of a beautiful sculpt, and this guy's really a looker. The paint is really incredible. And my little camera doesn't probably do it justice. But there's some nice shading and different shades of blue, like in the boots. And just throughout the body. The face is, you know, amazing. The little clear red jewel in his chest is a nice touch. The blue and red and the gold on here have a little bit of a metallic sheen too, and that's nice. Check it out. Here he is next to my New Gods DC Direct Series 1 Darkseid. You can see the DC Collectibles one, it dwarfs it. Yeah, it's really a really big figure and a beauty. Nothing against that New Gods figure. I'm not sure why I haven't opened it yet, but I always really like those New Gods figures. I love the Jack Kirby style and that chunky feel, and you know, I get a little bit of that with this DC collectible. It's really big. I think King Kirby would definitely approve. Here he is next to my DC collectibles Justice League, Wonder Woman, and Superman. If you didn't see my posts on these at the Super Duper Toy Box, go check them out. They're a couple of beautiful figures. You can see he's really a lot bigger than them, and I really like that. I think that really creates the illusion of the comic books, you know, that Darkseid is a giant. And here's Darkseid next to my Marvel Universe Hasbro Sentinel, one of my favorite action figures of all time. And you can see the Sentinel is quite a bit larger than Darkseid. That Sentinel was about $50, by the way. And while he doesn't quite have the detailed art appeal of Darkseid, he really is cool to look at. And another thing too is he has sound, so his articulation is better too. So for value, you know, that's a hard thing to say, but I'd say probably the Hasbro Sentinel kind of trumps the Darkseid. He's bigger, makes sound, and was a lot less bucks. They're both cool though. I'm glad to have both of them. Love them. I love a big action figure. Crazy about that. And one final size comparison is Darkseid here next to my DC Direct Deluxe Superman action figure. I love these 1/6 scale DC Direct. They're 13 inches actually, so it looks like the size is right on. I guess I shouldn't call them 1/6. I guess technically a 1/6 would be 12 inches tall. If you want to see a really nice collection of 1/6, check out Toy Haven. Alex over there has a world-class collection of 1/6 action figures. You won't believe it. And I like these DC Directs because they're more in my price range than some of those Hot Toys pieces. You know, they do have the real clothes and everything, so you know, they're close enough. If I get too far over $50, $60 on an action figure, I start to get a little bit nervous, you know. Mainly that something will go wrong, like with Darkseid's shoulder pad. All the action figures from this series by DC Collectibles are great. I read Justice League 1 through 6. It was okay. I really liked the artwork by Jim Lee. And these were good representations, I felt, of the characters in the book. I'm thinking about getting the Aquaman and may go for the Green Lantern or the Parademon. We'll just have to see how things go. Thanks for watching. Visit the Super Duper Toy Box and remember to play with toys and have fun with your life.